Who needs a root touch-up? This girl, me. That's what happens when you're like broke and you can't afford anything. But anyways, let's move on. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be showing you 5 of my favorite drugstore foundations. I have 6 here, but I can eliminate one. Cool, so I'll just be telling you what their finishes are and why I love them so much. So let's get started. Insert intro music. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you 5 different drugstore foundations that are my favorite and that are the best in the drugstore. The first foundation that I will start off with are the Maybelline Fit Me, these ones right here. This was like the first foundation of many, including myself. They've been around for a long time. So basically the reason I'm showing you 2 is because one shade isn't enough for me, so I have to mix 2 different foundations to kind of get the shade that I'm looking for. Usually I like to buy one matte and one hydrating so that I can mix it together and kind of have a more in-between kind of satin-ish finish. So I'm in the shade Toffee and Soft Honey, and I love these foundations. They're so good. They're light coverage to medium coverage. They're sort of buildable, but they're great for every single day. You know, if you wear makeup every day, they're light enough for that. And another thing is you can wear this to school, to work, and it looks, you know, it looks like skin. You know, it doesn't really crease, and the feeling of this foundation on your skin is like very light, basically. The only thing that I will say that I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a pump. I wish it did, and I think you can buy it with pumps. I see it somewhere in some videos, but not where I come from, Canada. And you know what, sometimes I wear these like on a daily, like if my skin is just reacting and I don't know if it's confused whether it is oily or dry, I wear this foundation because it's just the safest one to wear. All right, so the next foundation that I love is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. Now, this foundation is great for dry skin and they're looking for a dewy kind of luminous finish. And also it has SPF 20, which helps because a lot of the times people forget to wear sunscreen during the winter times, and this is really good for people who need that sunscreen and, you know, they forget to wear it, or they don't want to apply like sunscreen and then foundation or whatever. If, you know, you think sunscreen is too greasy for you, this is great. So this has a more medium coverage and it is buildable also. Yeah, this is also great for every single day makeup, and I'm in the shade W6 Sun Beige. All right, so the next foundation that I love, it's the Maybelline 24 Hour. So this one right here. What is it called? Because everything is erased on here. 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. And as you can see, everything is like erased off because this bottle is like almost done. I probably have like 2 or 3 more pumps in here. It's a breathable foundation. It is matte, so you know, those with oily skin or, you know, a little bit of shine on their skin, they want a more mattifying look. This foundation is perfect for those people, and it is 24 hours. It lasts all day. It is full coverage. You know, if you're going to an event, a party, wedding, anything, this foundation is great. It will last you all day. It is mattifying, and you know, if you're like super oily, this is great for you. But if you're like oily to the point, because it is a little heavy on the skin, like after a little while, after a couple of hours, even though it's breathable, you can still, you know, you start feeling it, and you can just take a little bit of powder and just blot the parts that, you know, need a little bit more care. So apart from that, this is one of my favorites. This is like my 3rd bottle. That's how great this foundation is. All right, so the next foundation, it's the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. Lasts up to 24 hours. It's mattifying, second skin effect. I'm in the shade Bronze Beige. So this foundation is full coverage. It is mattifying. The reason that I have mattifying foundations and luminous foundations is because I actually have dry skin during the winter time. My skin dries up. Like, I live in Canada, so it's winter almost all the time. But during the summertime, I need a little bit more, you know, pick me up. You know, I need a little bit more mattifying foundation. So that's the reason I keep both of them, because in the summertime, my skin literally completely opposite. It just turns completely oily. I'm oily around my nose, like my chin, the middle of my forehead, like everywhere. That's why I keep these foundations, and the Catrice foundation is just perfect for me during that time. That's why I love that foundation. And another great thing is I really love the packaging. Like, this glass it makes it look so expensive, and it comes with a little dropper, which is really nice, like, to apply and everything. So yeah, all in all, this foundation is one of the best in the drugstore for sure. It is, again, it lasts 24 hours. Of course, I never leave on my foundation that long, so I don't really know, like, but anyways, it doesn't matter. How long have I had lipstick on my teeth? Now, the next foundation, last but certainly not least, this is my all-time favorite foundation, not only in the drugstore but luxury, high-end, what have you. It is the best foundation out there right now, for sure. And the fact that this is drugstore makes it all the much better. Like, this is my 5th bottle and I love it so much. I wear it every single day, whether it is to work, meetings, work, wait, did I say that already? Yes, I did. School, anything. Like, this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear foundation. I'm in the shade Amber. I like to mix it with a darker shade sometimes, but I make it work because they don't really have my shades. That's one thing that, you know, I have a complaint about, is that majority of drugstore foundations, they don't have the shades that you're going to be looking for, especially for little, you know, darker skin tone ladies, but I make it work somehow, you know. But this is the foundation. This foundation is breathable. It goes on seamlessly. It applies very well with brush, sponge, whatever you want to apply it with, your fingers, doesn't matter. And it is full coverage. It has skin-like finish, so it's not really matte and it's not dewy either. It's just a normal finish, like just a beautiful skin-like finish. It looks like skin when you put this on. And sometimes I wear this foundation and I forget that I have foundation on, you know. And is that not like the best feeling ever? Because I'm just like sitting there watching. It's been a whole long day. Like, I went to work, I went for lunch, went for dinner, whatever, came home, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm watching Netflix and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. And then I'm like, hold on, like, I have foundation on, I forgot to take it off. So I legit forget to take this foundation on. It only happens with this one that I actually forget that I have foundation on, which is crazy to me, but it's one of the best foundations ever. Like, it has to be the best foundations ever, and I'm so happy that this is like drugstore because your girl can afford it. But yeah, so these are my favorite go-to foundations, and not only is it my favorite, it is also like favorite for a lot of people. And the reason behind it is because finishes are great for these foundations and they perform well with any sort of skin types. And I've shown you different foundations that cater to different skin types. So whether you have dry skin or you have combination skin, oily skin, I've shown you different ones that you can go for. So basically, to kind of wrap it up, if you have normal to combination skin or even dry skin, actually if you have any skin type, you're safe with this one right here, the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. You know, obviously if you want a little bit more hydration, go with the hydrating ones. If you want a bit more mattifying, then go with the matte ones, but they're not harsh, so they're really good. They're like light to medium coverage. They're great for every single day. And if you're looking for something mattifying, you have oily skin and you want to go with either one of these, which is the Catrice and the Maybelline. And you can also go with this one. This one, I feel like even when I had oily skin and when I had dry skin, it doesn't even matter. This one performed well for, like, regardless. It's such a good foundation. All right, so, and then if you have dry skin, then you go ahead with the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. And that is everything that I wanted to show you. These are the top 5 foundations that I found that worked for me, and I want to really recommend it to you guys because I really think that this could work for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And for more videos, make sure that you ring that bell also, just so you can see what videos are coming and when they're coming and all that stuff. If you like this look, I'm gonna leave it in the description down below so you can check it out how I did this. Here or here, I do not know. I'll have it in the card, I'll have it in the description, and until next time.